cypress hooks. See cypress hooks. We'll go with this one. Cypress documentation will go. Cypress hooks. Cypress documentation. Okay. So this document will help us. So this is the main thing. See before hook. So this is before each hook. After each after hook. Okay. The example, no. See, Cypress also provides hooks borrowed from Mocha. So everything, no, Cypress is borrowed from Mocha framework only. Okay. Hooks concept, no. Now I will open tool, right? Or notepad. I will open notepad. Notepad hooks, no. How
Chethi, one
hooks
second.
is defined, right? Hello.
Chethi, 1 second. One second, Chethi. See, I have given you one list, one link. Okay, one YouTube link. So here, you know, it has all the demo websites and on practice for automation testing. You know, now
Okay.
our okay. So this will help.
Okay. For tomorrow we will see with this one.
Yes, we'll see some demo websites and then
Or end of the class we will see what are the websites we can go.
yeah, sure.
Let us see. Okay. Hooks, right? Hooks means so this will be used before or after the test. So these are helpful to set condition that you want to run before a set of test cases or before each test. So they are also helpful to clean up conditions after set of tests or after each test. Suppose now our test case, no, our hooks. So we can write set of test cases will be there, no? Like so now our test case should start with the login. After login, we'll click on add employee, huh? Add employee. After that, edit that employee. After editing, we will validate, right? So edited value updated or not. Verify, edit, edited employee name. Then log out. So this is our test case. Just imagine. So how the hooks works, no? Now Cypress hooks are like before each. So before each, okay. Now after each. These are the 4 hooks we have after each in the Cypress. Okay, this is our test case, right? So first scenario, right? First scenario. So we will discuss about before. So before, right? Now this is our set of test cases. Just imagine this is our login test case, add employee, edit employee, verify means you need to consider each it block. So login for one it block, add employee is one it block, edit employee is one it block, and log out. Okay. So here, no, when you write before, no, so before will execute only once from end to end. So before, when we use before hook, no, so before starting the test case, it will execute. So before hook, okay. And once the logout is done, so only once it will run after hook. So before and after hook, what it will do, no, it will begin the execution. No, so before test case, before hook will run once. After completing the test case, after hook will run once. Okay. So this is the before set of test cases. It will execute before. After ending the test case, it will execute after once. Okay. Same thing for before each. What will happen? No? So this is our it blocks. Just imagine in the Cypress each it block. See, now before each what it will do, no? Before each will execute, before each it block. So before login it will execute, after before add employee it will execute, before edit employee it will execute, before verify edit employee name, and before logout it will execute. Okay. See, after each what it will do. So after login test case, no, it will execute after each. So like this. Before each edit temp test it block, after. Before each verify update name, after. After each. So if we are starting, no, before each we are starting, we need to end with after each. But it's not mandatory to give after each, but before each also. But in some cases we will use it. So in real time scenario, no, in real time scenario, you understood till here. So before and after will like when the test case test case execution starts, no, before we'll execute only once before the test case, after completing the test case, after will run. So but this is not mandatory to give, but in real time, no, in some cases we have to give, that I will tell you. So before each, no, so it will execute before each it block, and also after each, before after each it block it will execute. So this is the way. So best example, no, here we can use before. So see, whatever the test case, no. So default things means common functions. We can say common functions, right? So login is a common function, right? So it is executed for each and every test case, right? We can keep it in before. So in before login will run. After that, it will continue with the test case, add employee after this one, and after logout, what will after verifying everything, logout, no, logout is mandatory for each test case, no. So like this, it will execute. So before each, no, sometimes, no, when you are accessing this website, no, here the cookies button will come down some frames and all here till here down, no, bottom of the screen here some cookies button will come. So when the pop-up is enabled, no, so background, no, all the elements will get disabled. So that is a real-time scenario. So when we access this application, no, there will be, see this much space, no, there will be a cookies button. So accept cookies like that. So in this paint, just this, imagine this is a page. So within the bottom of the page, no, we can see many applications, right? Come here like this much. So it will be there will be some content, and here we will be having some button here. Accept all cookies like that. So what will happen when this pop-up is enabled? No, background, no, elements is user feels that elements are visible, but those are not enabled. After clicking on this accept all cookies only, those elements will get identified. So in that case, no, what we'll do, we need to click. So this will come in each and every page, no. So that time, so when the page navigation happens, no, this will come. So that time we need to click it. We need to go to the forward. So in that case, no, we will use before each. Some exceptions or pop-ups. Okay, you got any idea? So we will see that one in how here, no, the same. I will run you. I will run here. So I am adding here under this folder, no, so directly. This is directly file I am creating. Cypress hooks .cy.js. Okay. So just imagine. So we are not validating with the application. No? Just go here. Describe. Describe is not coming. No. For that we need to go with the reference type. Types equal to Cypress. Okay. Describe. So we will learn about Cypress hooks. Hooks. Even you can write function like this. Function. Like this also we can write. Okay. There we can use this symbol also, or this symbol also we can use.
Pati,
This
sorry for
symbol.
interrupt. Hello, Pati, I'm
Uh,
audible.
uh,
Actually,
yes, sir.
exactly what is the use of hooks? Hooks is separate application or how it is? Little bit
No,
confusion from
not
my
not
side.
separate. It's a precondition. It's a kind of precondition. See here. Now, see what is login, Chandra? For so when you are accessing any application, is no any application, no login is mandatory, right, for each and every user.
Correct.
Huh?
Yes,
It's
yes.
a common function, right? It's a common function, right? Huh? So we are not see here. No, we are not creating any function here. Just imagine. So before is one precondition, we will get it in the Cypress. So even if you create the function, no, that function when you keep in the before, no. So before starting the test case, so if it is a function or it is a name, so when before starting the test case, when you use the before hook, no, it will execute before running the test case. Once it will execute. Okay.
Okay.
Huh? One see after what it will do. After will be executed after once. After completing the test case, after will be executed. See here, no, it is giving that uh, set of conditions will be there, no, that you want to run before a set of test cases. Before a set of test cases means there will be some data to be loaded, or there will be some login function we need to execute, no, before each and every test. So why we need to include everything in the test case level? We can keep in the before hook. So before starting the test case, it will be executed once.
Like how we are closing the browsers before launching the application, like that, or I mean.
No, before launching the application, it will take fresh browser only. It will clear all the cookies and it will take fresh browser only. But in our case, no, whenever the execution starts, no, what should be executed precondition.
Okay.
So for your test case, what is required a precondition. So that will be executed. So I will tell you in example way. See, there will be set of test cases. No, they are telling no that you want to run before set of test cases or before each test. I will show you how it works. This is common. This is common in even in Selenium also. So everywhere we have this kind of thing. See, now I am using the function. The function is like see, even we can go with the callback function like this symbol, or even function which in the uh, brackets, like
Arguments.
open brackets we can go. Hmm? Okay, we are not passing any arguments. Okay, now see, it block, no, what I am doing, it block. Huh? So int first name. Okay, this is my first test case. Huh? Print first name. So cy dot log, what I'm printing. What is my first name I'm printing? Aho. Okay. This is my one test. Okay. Now second test, print second name. Cy dot log. Just I'm printing the value. That's it here. So this test case, no, we are understanding the hooks. Okay. I'm printing Chandra. Hmm.
Yeah, Pati, clear, Pati.
Now it block. Now we are having three test cases. Okay. Print third name. Hmm. Even we can use that symbol or this symbol function. So this is a callback function. Okay. Cy dot log Harish. Okay. So these are the three names. Now see, I'm going here. Once again, I'm launching the browser. See cypress hooks, no? So this is under not under any folder. I have used direct. Okay. See now, see what it has done. It has printed first name Aho, print second name Chandra, print third name Harish. So all the test cases are executed, means all the blocks are executed. But now tomorrow we have some precondition. Okay. See, it is telling no. Where is this? Okay. Tomorrow we have some condition. We got some condition. We need to set some condition that you want to run before set of test. Set of test is nothing but each it block is a test now here. This is each it block is one test, no? But we have one requirement that before this each test we need to run before each test. So this is one condition. Now we can go with this condition before hook. So before hook, no, see, go here that we need to write under describe block before. So before hook function. So this is a requirement. Before this test, we need to add one precondition. Or before this test, set some condition that you want to run before it set of test. We are setting some condition. What condition we are setting before this? So cy.log test defines this test defines or all below members are learning cypress. So this is the precondition I am giving. Okay, you got it right. This is the precondition I am giving. See now, see what it will do. This is the precondition we set now. So this is the cypress hook now. So you got it. So before hook ran before each block. It is not running before each block for all the test in the describe block. Only once before starting one test, it has run only once. Below members are learning cypress. See now after each. After we will do after. This is the after hook. What is the use of after hook?
Yeah, log out. It will work
Dot log.
out.
So all okay. After hook, what I'll give no after hook runs only once. Only once within the only once after completing all test executions. Is it clear now? After hook runs only once after completing all the test executions. Test is nothing but these all tests. So it should see it should run first name. This is the first test, second test, third test. After running this only, after will print after completing all this only once it will print whatever inside the after hook. So before hook no before hook will be executed will be executed only once before test execution. So how many tests are there inside the here? No, it will execute only once before all tests. See now, it has executed. See, you can see here. before hook is executed, before all test. So only once it has executed. Okay. After third test, after all it got executed. You understood? Now see the difference before each. Before each. It is given this. Okay, I think I need to comment to this one. We can use both. Okay, this is before each. Okay. Before each function. So I'm printing this one. cy.log. Before each prints before each it block. After each cy.log. After each prints after all it blocks. See, I'm executing this one. See how it behaves. See print first name no. See this is the my first test case. What is my first test case here? Here my first test case is print first name, print aho. So this is my first test case, print first name. So it has executed before and after this it block. So before each prints, before each it block. This is one it block. So print second name. See, print second name no before Chandra, it print after Chandra it is printing. Print third name. So before each will execute or will print or will execute before each and every it block. But only before now will execute beginning of the test and end of the test after. So after each also will execute after each and every block. Now I am enabling this one. See, now I am enabling before function also. So before and after will execute only once before beginning of the test, end of the test. Okay, before each and after each will execute before each and every block. So this is we need to set some conditions. We don't need to go for functions. So we can add those functions here only. So this test case, no, now this test case, see here. See before hook will execute only once. Once before hook only once it executed. Before all it executed. Okay, only once it executed. See after that before each everywhere here also it executed. Before each test. After each test also for second name no before each is there. See after each is there for second test. For third test before each is there. After each is there. So but at the end only it printed after. So this is what I told example. So for any test case, login and logout is mandatory. Only once So one user has to only once he need to log into the application, and he will do certain operations like add employee, edit employee, verify employee, and only once he will come out of the application. So in the before, no, only once it will execute before the test, no, we can add login function here, logout function, and after. So only once it will execute. But before each, no, what will happen? No, I told you, right? Some screens will be there. There will be some pop-ups. So where the buttons will be hidden, and accept cookies button will be there here. If you click on it, the background, no, then only when this pop-up is closed, then only elements will get enabled to work on that one. So in that case, no, these pop-ups will be coming in each and every screen. So this is a real-time scenario in each and every screen. In that case, no, what we will do, we will use before each. There here also under this before each also we'll create one function only. So to handle these cookies, to click on to close this pop-up by clicking on this cookies button. And when we use here, no, in before each, so when it comes to add employee, if that pop-up appears, no, it will click and it will execute. Then when it comes to edit employee, I told you, no, in each and every screen that accept cookies button will be coming in real time. So that time we can use this before each. So that type of conditions. Are you clear? Somehow are you clear? Still confusion. Now we will try with this example, by writing the script. Okay, you guys are okay with this? What I told?
Yeah, I'm clear, Chaiti.
Yeah, Chandra, are you
This
clear?
is like a test engine, right?
Yes, 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 yes. In Java, no, in
Yes,
Java
Pati, clear,
also
Pati.
you are clear. In test engine they will use in
Annotations
test engine.
yeah.
Yes,
Annotations,
yes,
Pati. After, before,
yes,
they
yes.
used in test engine framework.
Yes, Chandra. Those are annotations, correct.
Correct, correct.
Here we will term it as hooks. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will see the same. We will see the same scenario here. Okay. So for today, no, we will take this application and demo place. So we will try to launch this application. So what we'll do now here, we'll write the test cases for and so by default phones are visible. No, we'll click on laptops. Or uh, verify laptops. Hmm? Verify laptops or check. Click on laptop list. Okay, or element. Click on laptop element. .cy.js. Okay. So we'll copy this one. Okay, now use the describe. So check user click. Check whether user able to click on a laptop element or laptop module. This will say laptop module. So function. So Where is this one? Okay. It became more length, right? I will use this only. Yeah. For our test case now, what we'll do now? We'll do first ui dot visit so after visiting this URL, just we will click on this login. I already created the user, so we'll click on login. So this is the login element, no? ID login to. We'll go with ID login to. So this elements will get identified easily. So only one element is identifying, no? Totally. cy dot get dot. Just click it. After clicking this element, so we are getting the login pop-up, right? So user ID is login name. So this is also I'm going with ID only. Okay. Control V. So single element is identifying. So sometimes the application will be slow or sometimes the application will be fast. No, wait for this element. Okay, we need to wait for this element. cy dot get this element. What I'm telling we need telling us should be visible. V dot. So we need to give the single quote here. V dot visible. So once visible only, what we'll do? We'll capture the same element. cy dot get. Dot. We need to type the our username, right? Username and password. So my username is aho dot learnings at gmail.com. Okay. We need to we need to capture the password element. Hash. So capture the password element here. So login password. So it is same. So it is one element. Control A, Control C. Control V. Dot type. I am using the password test at 1234. Okay. Now after entering the password, so in this only we need to click on the button or anything. So login button. We need to click on this login button. Okay. So it has class as well as type. So now I'm going with button type. So what is the tag name button? So what is the attribute name? Type equal to button. 26 elements it is matching. So with this, it is matching 26 elements totally. So on click. So what I'm going, even if it is matching 26 elements, go here, cy dot get this element dot so dot contains, use contains. We are going with inner text, so it should work. So capture this login. Even if it is matching 26 elements, no, there will be unique text, right? So that's why I'm picking the contains. Click. So any element you can use, you can write code in any way. You can use any element, but it should be long term. It should work. So for temporary, we should add an element if it is working for today, for tomorrow. So if it is not working, then it is a problem. So if the element is capturing, if we are capturing the element, no, we should work for years. So like that, we need to design our script for learning. So test at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. After login, no. So we will verify this element only. We will verify this element. So here also see nav item. See nav item. It will be more. How many it is identifying? Nav item. So class no dot control V. See nav item. It is identifying element 8 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there will be some hidden elements also. 8 elements space A. 8 elements. Or name of the user. Go with the name of the user whether it is unique or not. Go with this one. Hash control V. Say name of the only one element it is identifying. How can we validate whether are we login or not? Cy dot get this element contains what is the email ID? This element it should contain welcome aholearnings.com. Then I am saying that dot log user login is successful. So we will check till here whether it is working or not. We will check till here. Okay. Laptop element. See, it is giving some error. See the mistake what I did, no? Anyone can tell? What mistake I have done? See, I have written the code under the describe block. So always no describe block is a test suite. Only it contains test cases. So it block I should write. Log into the application.
Chaiti, is there any global variables that we need to declare in the describe? There is nothing like that, right?
No, we are see now global means see whatever under describe block whatever we are typing it will be applicable for all. Like it block only now we design no here. See cypress hooks we have under this one only before.
Okay.
Okay, you are asking about the variables. So we need to declare variables like that.
Yeah.
No, nothing like that.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, now see whatever the script we are writing now, it should be under it block. Okay, describe is just a naming purpose. It's a test suite. Okay.
Test suite. Okay.
See, it is telling unrecognized element. What is an unrecognized element? Login password. See, even type a whole learnings. Login username. Username it is not recognizing. Go to logout. Login. Why? This is input only. So this is the model content. Okay. ID only, right? It is going infinite loop. Once again, it is visible. We'll use dot clear first. Then we'll try control dot clear it and enter the username. Yeah, it is. So we need to clear first the this field. So by default, no, the field is so there will be some. I'm not sure. Maybe the field is not disabled, but it is asking for clear. We need to clear it first, and then we will type the password. Is still have some problem. Password, no. So login password is not recognized. Okay. This is the element. So this is also correct, no? Okay, I think the problem is with the single quotes. Okay, I gave, see, password, no, what we have given for password, no? Double hash, that is wrong, right? Double hash. When say ID, right? Single hash should be there. Now it will work. See, the test case got passed. Huh? Okay, here it is giving name of the user contains within the element the name of the user, but never did. So it is telling even the contains also there is some problem with the element. We'll capture it. 1, 2, 3. What is the element I captured for this one? Name of the user, no? We will try with okay. I think many elements are matching, no? Name of the instead of going with ID, we will go with dot should set what should have dot text. Okay. Okay. Now it is successful. So with contains, it is not working because we have captured only this element, right? Only this element, this ID. So this ID, when we use this only this element, we should use. I have used, but aho.learnings@gmail.com. Maybe, but space and dots are there, no, whether it is taking or not. So I went with the should method. So should have text. We are validating with should have text. This is the one. It is correct. It has like logged in successfully and custom message whatever we give, no, user login is successful. Hmm? See here, no, in this application we can see delay. So delay, how it is delaying after each second the username is entering. So okay. Re-executing, it should work. H O see like that. It will delay for each and every character for 1 second. 1000 milliseconds is nothing but 1 second. It will take. It will take in the name of milliseconds. Okay. So here we can see properly on password and after login. No. So this element we are valid with this. Suppose now there is one disadvantage. We are going with always inner text. No. See today we have logged in with aho.learnings. Tomorrow what will happen? Tomorrow, so like Chandra may be login. So tomorrow, another day, no, what will happen? So Harish will login. So it's a dynamic, right? It will be keep on changing. We should not capture always this element. So it is better to go with logout. We'll capture this logout and we'll validate the login. Logout, okay. You can go with the logout in a text, no? So you will go with ID. So I will go with class, no, class instead of class, no. Dot control V space A. So this element, no. So it is giving like 8 elements. No, it is better to go with ID only. Hash ID. Normally contain should work, but don't know. So I'll comment this one. CY dot get control V dot contains. Now also we'll check. So contain should work. Always this logout, no? Dot log. User login is success. Okay, I gave. We need to comment that one in the next execution. See for logout, no, contains it worked. But here, no, here it didn't work contains, no, for before when we captured. So it might be the element, no, what are the element we capture, no, it is in the 2 pages, right? Like, so welcome this, maybe I'm thinking about dot is there, no, dot space and dot, because of that it is not anything. we'll check that also. For now, no. Go here. So we will take out this one, delay. And for our first test case, no, what we are doing, we are clicking on the. Okay, we are clicking this element. No, now we are already there. Where is that application? Now we need to click on the elements. This laptops, no. Right click on this element. So this is the list group. This list group contains 3 links to this element. Control V. What is that? This is the class, right? So it will use 3, only one element it is matching. Under this element, parent element, what is the list group? This is the link. This is the link. What is the 4 elements are matching? One is categories, phones, laptops, and monitors. Copy this element. So what we'll do? Okay, here also, what we'll do now, instead of login, no, we will see this one clearly. I'm giving test case name. Click on laptop list or element. So just this is the our test case name. Why no? I will tell you. I will tell you now. After login successful or not? Now, okay, okay. Let it be like this only. Control. Login to the application. I'm writing one more test case here. Hit block. Click on a laptop. List or element. It is list, right? It is list. Click on laptop list. Okay. When you are giving inside single quote, no, give this one with the double quotes. Now it will give this. Cy dot get this method. Control V dot contains laptop. What is the element? Laptops. Dot click. I'm clicking on this laptop. Dot click. After clicking on this laptop, see, this is the screen. We'll get it. This is laptop screen. We'll get it. No? All these are the laptops. Copy. So anyway, this is also links. This is one element. So this is complete. So laptop selection. Okay, this is the complete area. It is selecting. This is a div. Okay, this is a div. How many are there? We'll see. Totally, we are seeing in the UI. We are seeing 6. This is the each element data. This is the each element. Okay, each section. This is the link. See, this is the header. This is the each section. Copy this one. So now we'll see the what. How many are there? Count. We'll see. Dot control V. How many it is identifying? 0. Okay. Okay, copy this element. Control V. Okay, it is identifying. Okay, it will identify. This only will take it. Why no? I'm adding this one. No, I told you right. When we are taking dot class, no, so there is a space. Here there is a space. No, take out this space. Take out this element, one element. See, totally 6 elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this section, no, there are it is identifying 6 elements. So copy this one dot card. Control C. Cy dot card. See, for length, no, how many elements we need to capture. In other tools, we will write so much like big scripting, no, dot get this card, no, dot. I will do should validation. Should have dot length. How many are there? It is giving 6. Give 6. That's it. So this is our test case now. Okay, what we are doing, we are logging to the application. We are checking whether the application is login is successful or not. Then we are clicking on the laptops list. This is one kind of list. Okay, one kind of list. So
Small doubt here. Hello, Pati. Pati, you provide comma 6, right? I mean, comma 6, right? That length.
link. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Comma 6. 6 is a numeric, right? See, this is
So
a string,
why
right?
we are
But length
providing
is string code we need
the
to give. This is
manually input over there actually?
yeah, manual input. I'm giving. See, how many elements are there here? 6 elements, no? See, it is identifying 6 elements.
Correct.
See, the page is see whatever the element we are identifying, no, we are not giving manually. We are checking from the element. How much the element is giving 6 elements? No, this is the actual value is coming from application. The expected always will give no actual and expected value should match no to pass the test case.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Yeah,
For
these
that
are the
reason,
six
you are
elements are there.
providing the input
So
comma
to get
6, right?
the correct output, we need to give 6 here.
Okay, okay. Maybe tomorrow it will be during runtime. Maybe application links will be increased. Not at the time. What will happen? I mean, expected and actually it won't be accepted, right?
Chandra, like see in any tool, no. See, normally when you are working with UFT or Selenium, you will give in the Excel. See now application is tomorrow if it changes 7, no, this have dot length will give 7. But how we will this 7 should match? How we will give this 7? You need to provide in the Excel only, no. From Excel only it will take, no.
Correct, correct, correct.
So those things, no. So whatever the application tomorrow increases, then we need to change the expected value. So expected value is a user choice, right? As per the according to the value. See tomorrow, suppose in these elements, no, that is the that will be see one element is coming now. Totally 6 are there. If one more element is coming means as per the requirement, we need to change the script. That time
Okay, got it,
as per
Pati.
the requirement, the length will be 7. This expected value user specific. We need to provide it. Otherwise, it will not take. So in any case, no, tomorrow one of the element, one of the this element, no, is not identifying. Then it will be a bug. So at that time, it will identify only 5. Here, our expected is 6. So but the actual value it is coming from application is 5. Then it is an error. So this is the as per the requirement. After analyzing, we will provide the expected value. Okay. Understood, right?
Okay, Pati.
So it didn't click the click is not happen. So it's a link, right? Laptops. Then we will try to click forcefully. Just 5 more minutes. We will close it. Force true. Okay. We'll click it. It should click. It is not executed properly. See now it is not giving. See the card, no. Whatever the card we have given, so it is not. See the card whatever I gave, no. Simply the text I gave. We should provide the class, no. The dot card we should give here. Dot card. So I need to give this. This is the element we have given wrong. Okay. See it is giving how many elements it is giving. See found 9, expected 6. So in the UI we are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. But here the application is giving 9. But from our end we are seeing only 6. So it's a bug. Okay. For time being, we will see visible elements, no? Visible. How many are visible elements? See, whatever I told no before, so everything we will use in when we are writing the test case. So now we for the visible element. Now also it is giving 9. See, through automation, no, it is giving 9. See here down first 1, 2, 3. Okay, it didn't click on the mobile, right? If it clicks on the mobile laptop, it is 6 only. But why it didn't click here? Okay, second. Props. So after logout, click on login. Just 5 minutes. Test at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So click on this element. Okay. So same thing. What instead of contains, no, we will go with equals, no, eq of 0, 1, 2. 2 we will give. Dot click. We will check with only click first. The click is not happening. cy dot click. See, timeout. The element is detached from the DOM. So cypress element to be attached to the DOM. So the previous command is that time was cy dot eq. Okay. So there are totally 4 elements 0, 1, 2. So equation of 2. Okay. But why it didn't click? So we can go with force. So we are clicking forcefully. Why this is this much fast? Okay, now we'll run in the Edge browser. So the element is not taking. Okay. For this one, I will see. Okay.
Pati, we'll see tomorrow, Pati. That guy also not there. We'll see.
Okay. We'll see tomorrow. But till here you are okay, right, Chandra? This is the way we will click it and we will validate it. Okay. For
Correct,
tomorrow,
correct.
no, what we will do, no, we will add the hooks here for this test case. Huh?
Okay, Pati.
Tomorrow what we'll do now, we'll write one more test case for phones, one more test case for monitors, and we will go for the framework and all. Okay.
Okay, Pati.
Okay, Chandra.
Thank you,
Chandra,
Pati.
hello.
Pati.
Hello.
Yeah, Pati. Yeah.